moves to the left-hand side after he's squeezed by Perez, and now this is where it gets interesting. I'm just looking at this red stripe on the tyre there, because as I roll it on, you'll see the lockup begins there. So just as he's deciding to start pulling out and fill this gap, this is where he's thinking of going. So he's got that space on the right-hand side as Lewis has moved left, and as he does it, he locks up. So now he's carrying a bit too much speed and can't slow the car down quite as well as he would have anticipated, and he's going for this gap now. He doesn't want to get too close to Lewis, because with a lockup you risk running into the cars on the left-hand side. So he's trying to give himself as much space as possible, turns into what he thinks is his corner, and right there you see just that knock on the wheel. That's where he gets the contact from Piastri on his right-hand side, and does actually quite well to avoid the cars on his left-hand side. Just how close it gets there to the wheel of Perez and in the front right wing of Lewis. So if I go to, so he's got this free space in front of him, and he's thinking when Sainz moves to the left, all of this space here, he's thinking all of this is his. So we're free to brake where we want, and it's not a case of him doing anything daring or too risky at this point here. The problem is 3 into 2 doesn't go. As Sainz starts to fill that gap, already Piastri knows he's in trouble. Right there you're thinking, oh no, there goes my nice space that I had, and that 3 into 2 situation is not happening. He's not, at this point here, he's not still trying to make the move. He's trying to back out of it, he's trying to slow down as much as he can, but it's inevitable. He tries to fill the gap between the side pod and the wall, and his right-hand side hits the wall, and eventually, yeah, he makes contact with the Ferrari. So, yeah, for me that just clears up the move. I don't really blame anyone there. It's just the case, like I mentioned right at the start, from last year's start, that pinch zone into the first corner just caught them out. It's one of those things.